Welcome to Basso on Business. Over my career, I've met many fascinating and successful entrepreneurs. On each episode of the program, I'll introduce to you some of these visionaries. Our goal is to learn how they overcame challenges and use creativity and innovation to grow successful businesses. Welcome to the show. We've all heard the expression, go fly a kite, but how about surfing with a kite? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to get to do today on Basso on Business. Today I'm going to learn how to kiteboard from two thrill-seeking experts, Tim and Mike from Cosmic Kites. They're located in Long Beach, New York. In addition to showing me what it takes to be a kiteboarder, they're going to talk to me about how they grow their small business around this exciting sport. Kiteboarding is based on the popular sport of kite surfing, where a rider on a surf-style board is pulled over water by a kite. Using the kite is nothing new. The sport can trace its roots back to 13th century China. Kiteboarding combines riding waves and the need for speed with the chance to take to the air. Let's hit the beach and take to the skies and do some kiteboarding. This is Basso on the beach. Basso on Business. So Mike, what really got you interested in this sport?
I'd say in 2002, up and down the boardwalk, riding my bike, looking for a new activity. Saw a couple guys kite surfing down here, and I was just totally amazed. It looked like the hugest adrenaline rush.
So what made you guys join up as a team to start this as a business?
I started the business on my own in 2002, and after about 4 or 5 years, realized it was time for the business to really grow, and Tim has just been a huge success in making the business grow.
What's the biggest challenge that you guys have running a small business that's around a lifestyle sport?
Well, separating the lifestyle that we love from the business, Sometimes you just got to work, you don't have the time to kite, and sometimes kiting will get in the way of the business, It's like, just take a break, work, and get some kiting in when the time's right.
What's the single biggest challenge you guys have in getting your name out there and getting people to understand what this sport is all about?
I think people are interested just by having their eyes open, seeing it. I think seeing a kite in the air, we have a guy down here kiting, it's so amazing. People are drawn to it instantly.
Now, how hard is it to do?
If you're safe with it and you don't let the fear get in the way of the kite and all that good stuff, you'll be fine. Just keep a solid mind and you're in great shape. You should be okay.
How do you split up the responsibilities?
That's a good question. I think responsibilities aren't split up so much as they are shared. Tim and I are both the sales force. We are both the accountants. We are both the people to do the interviews. We really run the business 100% each of us.
Since it's a relatively new sport, not everybody knows about it, what do you say to people that want to get involved?
I think kiteboarding is the sport where lessons are extremely imperative. It's just a sport, and we always emphasize safety, safety, safety. This sport, you have to be safe, you have to understand how the kite works, the dynamics of it, and it is an extremely safe sport if practiced properly.
There's a million videos on how to do this, how to clip, how to do all kinds of tricks. Do you think that's helping proliferate the sport?
100%. It's terrific. YouTube is a huge help in growing the sport.
This is probably the most important question. Who's better?
This guy.
Here we are with the guys trying to get the trainer kite up. It seems easy, but it's a little more difficult than it seems. You have to be fairly coordinated, I can see. So what we're going to do is we're going to let Mike show us how we get this kite up in the air.
Well, there's a few steps to it. Laying out the kite, which we've done. Rolling out our lines, making sure they're not tangled. We've done that, and just make sure we have a safe launch area. There's nobody within the vicinity of us that can get hit by the kite. So to launch it, we just give the bar a little tug.
So what are the basics here? I see you got two colors here. You got a red and a green on the strings.
The red and the green are very helpful so that you always know red is always on your left.
All right, so now we're going to trade a little bit. You're going to hold my mic and you're going to teach me how to do this.
All right, you teach me how to hold the mic, I'll teach you how to do this.
There you go, you got the mic.
So left and right, like you're flying, like you're riding a bicycle.
Now, you talked to me earlier about some sort of window. What do you mean when you say a window?
Well, we call it the wind window, and 180 degrees in front of us with the wind to our back is where we can actually fly the kite. Do you get that? He just did a flip.
All right, let's get
He did a full rotation. I don't know, Rob, but I think you may be ready for the next step. All right, can you show us how we safely land the kite?
This is how you safely land a kite according to Mike and Tim.
Very gently the edge of the window and put it down. Excellent
right,
job.
Not bad, man. Thanks for the first lesson. All right, let's do the real stuff, all right? So I see you have this this big bag here. Is this pretty much all the equipment that you'll need?
It's all the equipment. We usually have a harness and a board as well, which is right there. And it's simple. It looks more than it is. Very easy to set up. and 10 to 15 minutes will be done.
So we set up our kite. It only took about 10 minutes, and I guess this is the big boy kite. I was on the beginner, trainer kite before, and you're gonna teach me how to fly this one. Is it significantly different?
Yes, it's actually more safe. I feel you're hooked in. It flies a little slower. It's more under control, and yeah, you're gonna have a good time on this. That's for sure.
Mike and Tim have told me that the sport is becoming safer due to innovations in kite design, safety release systems, and of course, professional instruction. While there are some safety concerns, it's clear from my experience and from speaking with the experts, lessons are not only helpful, but are a must.
That's the tough part.
You know what though? Well, you got to do it wrong. So you got to do it wrong to figure out what the right way is.
Let go of the ball. Let go of the ball. Let go of the ball. I usually yell. I'm assuming loud.
Well, you can yell at me. I don't care.
Not you. That was nothing. I've had guys getting dragged down the beach.
Oh.
Let go of the ball, and they're still holding it,
well.
and they're taking a face full
After
of
that, I would
stuff.
listen. Got it. Have you ever seen any wicked, nasty spills?
Oh, totally.
Right?
Pulling the ball in the back. Gear it up, gear it up.
I think the old saying goes, if you love what you do, you never really work a day in your life. Well, Tim and Mike definitely love what they do, and it certainly doesn't look like work. I have to tell you, this kiteboarding experience has been absolutely fantastic. Don't forget to check out CosmicKites.com. From the city by the sea, Long Beach, New York, I'm Rob Basso, and you've been watching Basso on Business. See you next time. I'm Rob Basso, and this has been Basso on Business. If you have an interesting business and think you have what it takes to make it on Basso on Business, contact us today.